I'm curious how you plan to conquer the Earth when you can't even eliminate 5 little pests in funny costumes.
If you're referring to the Eagle Riders, Master, I would call them more than little pests.
I'm beginning to wonder if you're up to the task.
Oh, I am.
Are you sure, Malinox?
If they hadn't pulled that Fire Eagle maneuver on me last time, I would have had them, Master.
Ah, yes. Well, as to that, look.
Huh?
This is the Hyper Mega Voltron.
Splendid. What is it?
A weapon designed specifically to counteract the Fire Eagle maneuver and destroy the Eagle Riders.
Well, pardon my asking, but why haven't we used this wonderful weapon before, Master?
Because there is no one left who knows how to operate it. The human scientists who built it for us are either all missing or out of commission.
So we're left with the world's largest paperweight.
Don't be clever, Malinox. It doesn't suit you. Actually, there's a 3% chance that one of the scientists is still alive and accessible.
The odds aren't good.
His human name was Kaiser. We knew him as Agent A7.
Fear not, almighty Cybercon. I will find this man, and the Hyper Mega Voltron will be back online in no time. Well, Kaiser, or Agent A7, or whatever you call yourself, now you're mine.
Report to the Global Security Council G2X31, submitted by Joseph Thax. Although darkness can absorb the human heart, I have always chosen to believe that goodness is its natural state. Well, the kid gets an A for enthusiasm.
Rick, be careful!
I got it.
Rick!
He's all right. He's just a little frightened, that's all.
My ball. Will you kick it here?
From now on, you gotta be careful, Rick. Use your head. Know what I mean?
You play too?
I used to play a little bit. I could give you some pointers if you want.
All right.
It probably comes as a surprise to you that I like children. We must have played in that park for hours. The hardest thing about being an Eagle Rider has been the loneliness. It's impossible to have close friends outside the team. You can't let people get to know you, and you certainly cannot have a family. Now, you're pretty good at that, aren't you?
You know, it's great to draw people for a change instead of computer parts.
So you're a professional. What sort of work do you do?
I'd be happy to give you this sketch when I'm done with it.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it.
Well, it sure wasn't easy, but that, my friends, is the man we've been looking for, Kaiser.
I had assumed Kaiser led an ordinary, contented existence. I never turned his reluctance to talk about himself into a reason to suspect that he had a past he wanted to forget. After all, everyone has secrets, now don't we?
Okay, just one final adjustment to this drive. Let's see. Everybody still online? Great. I'm out of here.
Working late, old friend? You're a hard man to find, Kaiser. Or should I say Agent A7?
What do you want, anyway? I told you, I'm through with you. Do you hear?
You've got some unfinished business with us. You're gonna finish it, or say goodbye to your family.
You wouldn't.
Oh, no? We'll be in touch, Kaiser.
Know it yet, but the Vorak had built themselves a subterranean base in the walls of a canyon. And it was in that base, at that very moment, that Malinox was admiring the latest piece of super-destructive Vorak hardware. Something they called the Hyper Mega Voltron.
Is this thing really capable of counteracting the Fire Eagle maneuver? Personally, I can't make head nor tails of it. Has there been any progress in the search for Agent A7?
Yes, sir. Our latest report is they found him and he'll be here tomorrow.
That's splendid news, wonderful news. Wait until that old grouch Cybercon hears that I've transformed 3% possibility into 100% certainty. By this time tomorrow, those blasted Eagle Riders will be mine at last.
You're not leaving now, at this hour?
Give that etching to Joe, will you? I promised it to him. When you get a chance. I'm sorry, Lena, but they need me at this conference immediately. I should be back in a week.
Dear, do you really have to? I mean, it just seems
And
like...
tell Rick I'll finish his when I get back. Goodbye, Rick.
You're gonna finish it, or say goodbye to your family. Your family. Your family.
What could Kaiser have done differently? I have asked myself that a million times and never came up with a good answer. I'm sure the same question weighed heavily on his mind as he drove to the Vorak base to join the androids.
You promise that nothing's going to happen to my wife or son. You promise?
Right, that's the deal. Now climb on board, Professor.
I swear, if anything goes wrong, I'm holding you responsible.
Put it on. You're one of us again, Kaiser.
Kaiser had learned the hard way. Once infected by the Vorak virus, you're never free of it. Meanwhile, Lena Kaiser came to visit me the next day. But he could have waited and just brought it to me when I got back.
Oh, you don't know my husband. Once he gets an idea...
Yeah, I'm a little that way myself.
Hey, Kelly, who's that lady with Joe?
I'm not sure. I think she's the wife of somebody he met in the park the other day.
Boy, you could have fooled me. The way they're talking, he looks like an old friend of the family.
Still, there was something about the way he left that's got me worried.
Oh?
Kaiser had never said anything about this conference before, and then he left this drawing of Rick unfinished. That's so unlike him. I just don't get it.
He went while I was sleeping, without saying goodbye or anything. But I know he's gonna finish that picture of me the minute he gets back.
Yes, Rick, of course he will. He promised he would finish the picture, didn't he? And he always keeps his word to you.
Yeah, you bet he will. My dad's never let me down.
Must be quite a guy.
Ah, welcome back. Did you miss us, Agent A7? We certainly missed you.
This is the last time I work for you, Malinox. After this, I'm through with you. Do you understand?
Quite the cocky attitude for someone in your position. I wouldn't be so hasty to leave us if I were you. You may want a friend or two once we've conquered the Earth.
Okay. All systems still appear to be operational.
And that means that we're ready to commence the attack. All units, to your positions for Phase 1. Stand by to launch Phase 1. Open launch gate. Phase 1, you are cleared for launch when ready.
If Malinox was to get us into range of his Hyper Mega Voltron, the first thing he had to do was draw us out. That's what this ugly little monster was for.
I always knew you had an ego problem, Joe, but come on! Putting posters of yourself up on the wall?
Whoever drew it has talent, I'll give him that.
He sure does. I wouldn't mind having him do one of me sometime.
Attention, Eagle Riders, this is Dr. Keene. We've got an emergency situation. Secure your position and prepare for departure. The Vorak have launched some kind of aerial attack in Sector PQ-4. Heavy air-to-surface weapons are causing widespread panic and destruction. Conventional defenses are useless. I need you down there at once to put a stop to it. And watch yourselves, people.
Excuse me, sir, for interrupting, but we've hit several population centers, and there's been no sign of the Eagle Riders anywhere.
Don't panic. They'll come out, and when they do, I want the Hyper Mega Voltron to be full power ready to greet them.
Right. Increasing power level now.
So where are these guys anyway?
Ultra Eagle, approaching fast.
All right, proceeding to rendezvous point right now. Let's hope they follow us.
They're running away without even a fight. What's the fun in that?
It certainly isn't typical of them.
No, they usually fight to the bitter end, these guys. If I didn't know better, I might think that they were up to something.
We're going after them. Whether they got something up their sleeve or not, it doesn't matter. If we don't stop them, no one will. Stand by for maximum thrust.
I don't think any of us thought the Vorak were really capable of setting much of a trap for us. We were wrong. Man, were we wrong.
What's their position now?
Sir, they're still right on our tail.
Good. Everyone stand by.
They're trying to pull a fast one. Evasive maneuvers, Ollie.
Got it!
Now, fire the freeze beam.
Either the air conditioning's on the fritz or they've zapped us with a freeze beam.
Let's take him out with our missiles, Ollie.
It's too late, Hunter. The launchers are frozen.
Then take us up out of range and pronto.
It's iced over. All of the thrusters are out of action.
Do we have auxiliary power?
No go, Hunter. Nothing.
Cabin temperature's falling fast, Hunter.
Okay, there's gotta be a way out of this.
And now full power. We've got them exactly where we want them.
Our cabin temperature is now 20 degrees below zero and still falling.
The ship's turning into a flying icicle.
And I forgot to bring my warm underwear.
We're now at 45 below and still falling.
Much more of this cold treatment, and the whole ship's gonna break up.
We gotta do something!
Hunter? Hunter!
All right, any minute now. Get us into the right position.
Yes, sir. Firing position.
The target is within range now.
Come on then, you hopeless fools. What are you waiting for? You know you have no choice left with the Firebird maneuver, so quit wasting time and let the fun begin.
Well, everyone, unless we all want to end up as frozen dinners, seems to me we've only one way out of this. The Firebird maneuver. Are you ready?
Wait a second, Hunter. You're talking about an almost instantaneous transformation from a frozen state to one of intense heat. We'd be crazy to expect the Ultra Eagle to withstand the pressure.
I know that as well as anyone, Kelly, but look around you. This ship will splinter into a million little ice cubes, and for my money, I'd rather go down fighting in a blaze of glory and take as many of these Vorak with me as I possibly can.
We're with you, Hunter.
Yeah, all the way!
Then stand by, everybody. Commencing Firebird maneuver.
They made the transformation! Fire now, fire!
Go! Energize the Voltron. Prepare to fire. Now, fire!
That was wonderful. I hope we got it on tape.
Well, you won't be needing me anymore, Malinox.
Not so fast, my faithful friend. You don't get away from us that easily. Oh, no. Once I have proof that the Eagle Riders have been destroyed, then perhaps I'll let you go.
Huh?
Who Who's there?
He who laughs loudest doesn't always laugh last.
What do you mean?
Oh, heck, I don't know. But if you're waiting for proof that the Eagle Riders have been destroyed, well, you're in for a long wait. That gizmo of yours put a few dings in our ship, but we're still in one piece.
You won't be for long. What are you waiting for? Fire!
What? Leaving before the party's over?
Where do you think you're going, Malinox?
Take care of that worm, Agent A7. If not for my sake, then for your wife and child.
Out of the way!
It was Rick's father. The last man I ever expected to see wearing a Vorak uniform. What's made you this way? What happened to you to make you become one of them? Huh? Wait, think what you're doing, Kaiser. I don't want to fight with you. Huh? That's right. It's Joe.
Joe? Oh no, why did it have to be you? I never knew you were an Eagle Rider.
Drop the gun.
Sorry, Joe, but I can't. I have no choice. It's either you or Rick.
Drop the gun, Kaiser. Thanks, Hunter.
You win. I don't think I could have done it anyway.
It's over.
Yes, for me it is. Get out of here quickly, both of you, because this base will blow up in a matter of seconds. Get out now!
Stop being a fool. I think we better take the man's advice.
Why did you save me? How do you think my boy will feel knowing he has a traitor for a father?
You're no traitor. You only did it for his sake.
You're right about that.
He can't blame you for that. No, all things considered, you're a very lucky man, Kaiser. You just don't know it yet.
I'm what? Lucky?
That's right. Be glad you have a wife and son. I'm not really sure why I said that. I guess it was just one of those times when I realized how lonely it could get being an Eagle Rider, and how much you have to give up when you dedicate your life to the global good.